Honorable Prime Minister of India, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Italy, Honorable Minister for Science and Technology and Earth Sciences of the Government of India, to the President of CII, the Vice President of Confindustria, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the valedictory session of the DST-CII India-Italy Technology Summit. We are deeply honored by the presence of the Honorable Prime Ministers of India and of Italy to this 24th edition of the Technology Summit. The valedictory session gives us a great opportunity to present the outcomes and recommendations from the Tech Summit, which has been on for the last 1.5 days. May we start with a recommendation on scientific collaborations. I would request Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary of the Ministry of Science and Technology, to share his recommendations for the India-Italy cooperation in science, technology, and innovation.
Honorable Prime Minister of Italy, Honorable Prime Minister of India. Sirs, yesterday and today, we had intense discussions on mutual strengths, needs and priorities in several areas of research and development, including technologies for protection of cultural heritage, information and communication technologies, aerospace, renewable energy, healthcare, and education. We also had a meeting of the Joint Science and Technology Committee, in which we reviewed our ongoing cooperation and discussed future perspectives. Science and technology cooperation between our two countries is going on for the last 4 decades. Presently, over 30 joint R&D projects are being implemented in the areas covering information and communication technology, energy, environmental and sustainable agriculture, health, biotechnology and medicine, cognitive neuroscience, microelectromechanical systems, and technologies applied for protection of the cultural and natural heritage, connecting best groups on competitive basis from Italy and India. The thematic area of cultural heritage discussed in the Tech Summit inspired interesting new perspectives of cooperation in the field of preservation and stability against natural disaster of heritage monuments, such as those in the Himalayan region. By involving researchers from industry, research institutions, and universities, we propose to launch a dedicated program to address this important aspect. To respond to societal challenges of both countries, we jointly propose to launch a new phase of India-Italy Industrial Research and Development Cooperation Program. This will further facilitate projects in the field of industrial applications of research in sectors of common interest identified in the Tech Summit. These areas identified in the summit yesterday are advanced manufacturing and materials, aerospace, clean technology, renewables, water, environment, Internet of Things related to smart mobility, cities, manufacturing, technologies for cultural heritage. This will enable our industries, enterprises, and research institutions to partner seamlessly in co-developing new products, new technologies, new processes, which are based on our needs, which are based on our priorities, and based on our strengths. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Sharma. I now call upon Mr. Vincenzo De Luca, the Director General for Cultural and Economic Promotion and Innovation, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Italy, to present his perspectives.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte, Italy and India have strongly intensified their collaboration on research and technology over the last few years. In 2 years' time, we have launched 23 joint research projects. In this framework of long-term bilateral commitment in science, technology, and innovation, we have ensured support to remarkable joint initiatives, such as synchrotron collaboration, India-Trento Program for Advanced Research. In particular, during the last 2 decades, synchrotron facility Elettra at Trieste is extensively being used by Indian scientists on global competitive basis, and Indians are the second most user after Italian researcher of the facility, involving 56 institutes and nearly 1,000 Indian scientists, resulting into over 500 research publications of highest quality. Also, the IPTAR project in Trento, since its beginning in 2003, facilitated mobility of over 170 researchers between Italy and India, which resulted around 115 joint scientific publications. Today, we would like to open a new phase of cooperation between our countries, which take into account the integration of efforts of research and industry, in particular high-tech, innovative, small and medium-sized enterprises, by creating, this is a very important outcome of this forum, an India-Italy platform for science and innovation, a coordinating structure and distinctive brand of the bilateral initiative in science and technology. This initiative will allow to connect significant bilateral collaboration in the field of scientific and industrial research, connecting spin-off and startup, exchange of students and researchers, bilateral workshop, bilateral as well multilateral funding opportunities. Innovation is the result of cooperation between Center of Research, university, and private companies, especially SMEs, with the contribution of young researchers. We propose to support incubator and startup, keeping in mind our needs, our priorities, our strength. We would like to jointly work to activate multilateral funding such as Mission Innovation Horizon 2020 with the perspective of scaling up our cooperation in high-tech sector. Following our discussion in Technology Summit, in order to strengthen bilateral cooperation in information and communication technology, Internet of Things and smart manufacturing, we propose to organize a bilateral forum on Industry 4.0 and advanced manufacturing involving academia and industry, including SMEs in Italy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. De Luca. Now, may I come to the recommendations on strengthening the business partnership between our two countries, and I request Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, the President of the Confederation of Indian Industry, to present the suggestions.
Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister of India, Honorable Professor Giuseppe Conte, Prime Minister of Italy, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. May I take this occasion of welcoming the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Modi, and Professor Conte for gracing this occasion and being present here today. We've had very productive and intensive interaction with scientists, academia, engineers, and businesses over the last 2 days on 7 themes of renewable energy, clean tech, ICT, healthcare, aerospace, education, and cultural heritage. The Joint Scientists and Industry Roundtable just concluded this afternoon, and we have finalized few takeaways, which I would like to share for Business for Action. 3 areas I'll talk about. One is in the clean tech sector. Technology transfer is recommended across areas such as photovoltaic cells, fuel and hydrogen cells, green construction, and smart grids. With water a key imperative, businesses must work on water reduction and treatment opportunities together. Similarly, in the renewable space, the two countries have similar levels of PV installation with identified joint development of concentrated solar power technology, energy storage and power grids, with high level of renewable energy transmission as key areas of business cooperation. And I very firmly believe that this would also be extremely good for the Make in India program. The third sector is education, where we talked about notable partnership opportunities under the Global Initiative of Academic Networks, or GYAN program of Government of India. Italian experts are envisaged to deliver short-term courses. We would collaborate on high-degree research programs. Research organizations can work together on Industry 4.0 projects in both the countries. And I also believe there are possibilities in skill development and vocational education. Finally, we strongly feel that India-EU Free Trade Agreement, when inked, would set a new pace for trade and investment, including in the technology sector. Businesses are convinced that by converging our creativity and innovation, India and Italy can together be significant players in the fourth industrial revolution. CII would be very happy to be an integral part of the proposed ventures, and we'll be working with our Italian friends on new programs to enhance bilateral technology cooperation. I believe that the 2 days deliberations have thrown up huge business opportunities and engagement between the two countries on government to government and business to business level. And I'm absolutely sure that we will be taking this agenda forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mittal. I'd like to now invite the Confindustриa's Vice President, Mr. Giulio Pedrolo, to share his perspectives from the Italian business side, please.
Thank you very much. Honorable Prime Ministers, Minister Vardan, Your Excellencies, President Mittal, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me first express my immense gratitude to both ministers for the honor of their presence here today. As we were expecting, these 2 days of work have been very intense and productive. Some first possible areas of cooperation were identified. Let me rapidly go through them. In civil aviation, cooperation to design and supply air traffic control and building airport infrastructures. In aerospace, first, explore opportunities for commercial satellites business for Earth observation and communication. Second, business collaboration in the ground infrastructures for mission control and data exploitation, including machine learning. In ICT, first, cooperation in the 5G pilot cases and in the cyber-physical systems to leverage on the manufacturing strength of Italian experiences. Second, promotion and collaboration also in fintech of startups in the emerging technologies, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, e-health, manufacturing, transportation and mobility, agriculture, retail and e-commerce. Third, create new jobs opportunities through the mobility for researchers and postgraduates. In healthcare, the last but not least, the first point is India is launching an ambitious program to enlarge the covering and access to healthcare services. Italy has a consolidated 50 years experience in its national system we could share. Second, India and Italy share leadership in pharmaceutical manufacturing. We should foster high synergies to explore collaboration. Now, our common challenge is to translate them into concrete projects, mobilizing enterprises of different dimensions, research center and academic, creating real opportunities for young people, supporting the competitiveness of our enterprise while winning the social challenges we are all facing. We are confident to be able to succeed thanks to the competencies of our industries and research centers and to the 3 new assets we have been developing in Italy. our 12 national technological clusters, the National Network of Digital Innovation Hubs, and competence centers. These joint projects can also offer the opportunities to develop in innovative research doctorates with an industrial characterization consistent with the needs of the national production system. As I said yesterday during my introduction, I'm here representing Confindustria and its 150,000 enterprises. 400 are already present in India. If we want to be effective, we must work to have at least 500 enterprises and 10 common projects realized in three years' time. It's possible. I know that it's not an easy challenge, but the presence of our two prime ministers confirms a strong commitment that is fundamental to overcome even red tape and other constraints that too often hamper the speed up of industrial projects. Let me thank again our friend of CII, a name that after the success of this technology summit can be declined perhaps in another way, only for today or for the future, transforming this acronym from a confederation of Indian industries also in collaboration between Indian and Italian industries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Pedrolo. It's now my pleasure and an honor to invite Honorable Dr. Harshavardhan, the Minister for Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, to address us. Honorable Minister, of course, has been very personally leading the Tech Summit.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, His Excellency Professor Giuseppe Conte, Prime Minister of Italy, Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, President of CII, Mr. Giulio Pedrello, Vice President, Confindustria, distinguished delegates from Italy and India, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory session of the 2018 Technology Summit. The presence of both Prime Ministers, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji and His Excellency Professor Giuseppe Conte here today underlines the immense commitment of our countries towards the knowledge business and knowledge solution partnerships between us. I feel delighted to be amidst all of you who are committed to deepening and strengthening the bonds between the world's two oldest civilizations. I thank all the participants and especially the delegates from Italy who had intensive discussions with the Indian representatives from industries, academia, and the government during the last 2 days. This event is indeed a key deliverable from the meeting between our two Prime Ministers in October 2017, in which both the leaders agreed to hold this important event. Modern science and technology have changed civilizations. They have changed the way we live and work. But in India, it is indeed a fact that this is the first time in our history that a Prime Minister has leveraged science and technology this intensively to bridge the social disparities, provide technological solutions with focus on affordability for the poor, coupled with economic growth and employment generation. There has been unprecedented political initiative by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to make science and technology more relevant for our society. In a country like India, which has millions of poor and malnourished, which has been dogged by poverty, and where basic sanitation and hygiene were an issue even after decades of independence, Modi ji came like a breath of fresh air and ensured that the outcome of science reaches to the people of India. Today, our scientists are being guided to find solutions for improving the quality of the average Indian. And friends, we have succeeded. All of you may be aware that our present government, under the dynamic leadership of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, has launched several new initiatives like Make in India, Ayushman India, Clean India, Startup India, Skill India, etc. Every day our scientists are developing and synergizing new technologies for these programs that are aimed at upliftment of the poor. In fact, the priority areas identified for cooperation between our two countries also get well with these mission mode approaches. Needless to add that there is an immense potential to work together in addressing issues which are affecting not only India and Italy, but are global in nature. India is growing leaps and bounds and clocking new achievements each day. Our guiding light is our Prime Minister, who leads from the front. The United Nations Secretary General, Shri Antonio Guterres, recently acknowledged Modi ji's great contribution in the field of environment and presented him its highest environmental honor, Champions of the Earth Award. Again, it's all about synergizing science for the good of humanity. United Nations has awarded Modi ji for his pioneering work in championing the International Solar Alliance. Solar energy is green energy. And Modi ji has been guiding our scientists who have come up with tens of new solar solutions that will help us to meet our ambitious target of 175 gigawatts of clean energy by 2022. Similarly, Modi ji has made an unprecedented pledge to eliminate all single-use plastic in India by 2022. Under his guidance, our scientists are now working on plastic substitution and even producing biofuels like Euro 4 and Euro 6 diesel from plastic waste and also 2G ethanol from biomass. I am happy to apprise this gracious audience that India has joined the prestigious Club of Nations who have operated a full-fledged flight on alternate energy source like biojet fuel. While developed countries like Canada, Australia, and US have already conducted these test flights, India has been the first developing nation to operate a flight on biofuel. And this is all with the inspiration of our most revered Prime Minister. Dear friends, in the last 2 days, we have had discussions in several important areas, including renewable energy, clean and green technologies, information and communication technologies, healthcare, aerospace, education, and technologies for protection of cultural heritage. I feel that our future relationship can be further strengthened by promoting high quality and high impact research and innovation partnerships. Our research and development collaborations, therefore, should cover the entire spectrum from discovery science to solution science that can lead to innovation and techno-entrepreneurship. We need to strengthen our partnership by bringing in more participation of industry and techno-entrepreneurs from both the sides in addition to researchers. I am confident that this technology summit would have provided opportunities to explore such innovative mechanisms that can translate knowledge creation to wealth generation through closer cooperation between our two country's enterprises. During my interaction with the Italian friends, I realized that we have certain strengths that we can share and have a lot to learn from each other. Italy has wide experience in applied research and ability to convert the fruits of research into commercial technologies. It is what Italy has been able to showcase nicely. I am very optimistic that we can effectively collaborate and can meet the unmet needs of our people through science and technology. I once again take this opportunity to thank all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much for your thoughts, Honorable Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed very privileged and honored to have His Excellency Professor Giuseppe Conte, the Prime Minister of Italy, for coming for this technology summit. This is the first time that Italy is the partner country. May I request him to deliver the keynote address? Thank you.
It is an honor for me to be here today at the 24th edition of the Technology Summit, India's and South Asia's most important event on technological innovation and its business applications. The invitation to Italy as co-organizing country, for which I personally thank Prime Minister Modi, highlights the strong friendship that binds our two countries. Our participation has a special symbolic meaning this year. We are celebrating the 7th anniversary of our diplomatic relation. The high number and level of entrepreneurs, scientists, academics, and the representatives of institutions who came from Italy to take part in this event, and to whom I am very grateful for being here, are an evidence on the strong ties between our civil societies. Before meeting you here at the Tech Summit, I had a fruitful meeting with Prime Minister Modi. We have reviewed all the areas of our bilateral partnership with a shared determination to further strengthen it. Among the topics that we discussed, I will mention a few that might be of particular interest to you. Regarding our economic partnership, we have explored the possible Italian contribution to Make in India in various sectors, in which Italy offers world-class excellence. We have explored the potential for new partnership in the field of railway transport safety and the relaunching of cooperation in the development of renewable energy, on which just a year ago a specific memorandum was signed here in Delhi. Initial contacts have also started between the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund and our Cassa Depositi and Prestiti for the development of joint initiatives in the railway and health sectors. As we have highlighted with Prime Minister Modi, India and Italy have points of similarity and complementarity that make us a natural alliance in offering effective answers to the challenges of the 21st century. Italy and India are two strong democracies. We are both committed in the G20 to promote a truly effective multilateralism and an economic governance which could ensure fair and dignified living conditions to all citizens. Italy is the third economy in the Eurozone and the second European manufacturer. India is growing at a fast pace and is an engine of prosperity for the whole of Asia. They are naturally led to cooperate in the economic sphere. Technology offers innovative solutions that we could not have imagined until a few years ago, and that open up new scenarios in all sectors. I am referring to artificial intelligence, robotics, unmanned vehicles, intelligent bionics limbs, remote surgery, just to mention a few examples. Italy and India together should grab these opportunities. Innovation can be a catalyst for more inclusive growth and an instrument to spread the advantages of global development. Globalization can be beneficial to many, but it should not leave anybody behind. The partnership between Italy and India in the scientific, technological, and industrial field is already very structured, but events such as the Tech Summit allow us today to gather our best skills and give new impetus to this common path towards a greener, more sustainable and inclusive growth. The 7 focus areas chosen for this edition of the Tech Summit certainly represent the pillars of a renewed partnership between Italy and India. Dear Prime Minister, distinguished scientists and entrepreneurs, because of my academic experience, allow me to highlight first the key role of higher education. Sustainable growth must be based on strengthening skill development and on a growing interaction between the scientific and business worlds. Italy has a long history in the fields of higher education and research, and a consolidated tradition of highly skilled and competitive human capital. Italy is home of the first university of the Western world, alma mater of Bologna, and of the first non-religious state university in the world, the Federico II of Naples. The first graduated woman studied at the University of Padua. Italian research is highly appreciated worldwide. Italy ranks 5th globally for the impact of scientific publications, with excellent results, particularly in the fields of medicine and engineering. We stand at the 7th place in 2018 in the rankings of the International Federation for Robotics. Physics and astrophysics are other fields of excellence for the Italian research. The Gran Sasso National Laboratories, a unique structure, is a world leader in the study of hardly detectable particles, such as neutrinos. About 1,100 scholars from 29 different countries work there. Compared to the 120 agreements signed between Italian and Indian universities, to the projects of researchers' mobility, to the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, World Excellence for Research in Life Sciences. Among the Tech Summits area, I would also like to mention aerospace, a sector where international partnership is a must. Italian aerospace industry is 4th in Europe and 7th in the world. We were the 3rd country to launch a satellite in outer space. Italy is a leading player also in the research applied to environmental protection and fight against climate change. Beyond the Arctic Circle, Italian researchers are conducting their studies in the base Dirigibile Italia and in the Antarctica research stations Mario Zucchelli and Concordia. The effects of climate change demands more investment in renewable energies, one of the most competitive and fast developing sectors, thanks to the rapid innovation in solar and wind energy production. I hope that the bilateral memorandum of understanding of renewable energy signed last year in Delhi will allow us to strengthen our cooperation in this field. I am particularly pleased that the cultural heritage has also been included among the focus area of this Tech Summit. As Italy hosts the highest number of UNESCO heritage sites, we have naturally put innovation and technology at the service of the conservation of monuments. We are pleased to share with India the unique expertise we have gathered in this area. Besides being a driver of our scientific partnership, technology and innovation are also powerful tools to strengthen our industrial partnership, our trade and mutual investments, especially high-added value sectors. India is a very important trade and industrial partner for Italy. Our trade has reached 8.7 billion euros in 2017 and is growing. India hosts 600 Indian and Italian companies. Our investments in our country have reached over 6 billion euros. Our companies work in India in the fields of automotive, renewable energy, industrial components, agro-industry, engineering and construction. I'm aware that in India our major groups have promising opportunities in the area of renewable energy, ICT, sustainable mobility and electronics. I hope that they will reach together with their Indian partners even more ambitious goals, and I will give my strongest support to this end. India is experiencing a second high-tech revolution and promotes very innovative projects such as Digital India, that will provide the country with digital infrastructures, and the smart cities with intelligent transport and distribution systems. Italian companies should not miss the opportunities offered by these programs. Indian investments in Italy amount to slightly over 2,050 million euros. Therefore, I believe that there is a still largely unexpressed potential. We have noticed that a growing interest in Indian investors to pharmaceutical and ICT businesses in Italy. Let me encourage this interest, which is fully justified. Investing in Italy means not only entering the broad EU market, it entails access to a know-how which is typical of our country, a unique combination of high quality, planning capabilities, and design. Last but not least, I would like to focus on the design sector, which has a special place in our economic relations. The notion of design, as you know, is linked to the idea of beauty. I'm pleased to learn that a large Indian delegation has visited the last edition of the Salone del Mobile in Milan and has met with the most important Italian professionals of the sector. I wish that high-level forum will allow us to continue the exchange of best practices. Mr. Prime Minister, distinguished guests, the common goal of our governments is to become more strategic partners in innovation, to provide a very concrete and effective answer to the global challenges that we face. We must keep on working together at all levels to build more sustainable energy production and transport systems, reducing pollution in our cities, to develop technological enabling increase of our manufacturers' productivity. Mr. Prime Minister, dear participants to this Tech Summit, I sincerely thank you, and I wish that this edition of the Tech Summit will mark an important turning point towards a new idea of our partnership, with India and Italy united as allies for an even more equitable and sustainable growth of our planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your speech today really sets the tone for a renewed collaborative framework for science and technology and businesses for our two countries. Ladies and gentlemen, the presence of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, is a source of great encouragement and of great motivation to each one of us. His passion for technology, his visionary leadership on technology and innovation and R&D is well known, and our Honorable Minister did speak about that. We find that it has a very, very special place in his heart, and for which we are indeed honored that he is gracing the Tech Summit for the second time after 2016. It's my pleasure and my honor to now request and invite the Honorable Prime Minister of India to give his valedictory address.
Your Excellency,
Pradhanmantri Giuseppe
Prime
Conte ji,
Minister Giuseppe Conte,
कैबिनेट में मेरे सहयोगी
my cabinet colleague,
डॉक्टर
Mr.
हर्षवर्धन जी, टेक समिट में मौजूद टेक्नोलॉजी की दुनिया से जुड़े भारत और इटली के
at the Tech Summit
सभी
today,
साथी, देवी और सज्जनों,
ladies and gentlemen,
नमस्कार.
good afternoon.
चाओ come stai?
Ciao, ¿cómo stai?
इटली से यहाँ आए सभी अतिथियों का विशेष
A
रूप
very
से
special and warm
हार्दिक
welcome
स्वागत है.
to all the guests who are here from Italy.
Benvenuto in India.
Venuto in India.
फ्रांस से 24वां टेक समिट है.
The 24th Tech Summit.
इस समिट में पार्टनर कंट्री के रूप में
Italy's
इटली की भागीदारी
participation in this summit as partner
और साथ ही
country and at the
प्रधानमंत्री
same time,
कोंते जी की
the
गरिमामय
dignified
उपस्थिति
presence of Honorable
ये
Prime
हमारे लिए
Minister Conte here
गर्व का
is
विषय
a
है.
matter of great pride for us.
यहाँ आने से पहले
Before coming here,
अपनी आधिकारिक
during
मुलाकात के
our
दौरान
official meeting,
प्रधानमंत्री श्री कोंते जी के साथ
I had
मेरी विस्तार से चर्चा हुई है.
talks with Prime Minister Conte.
भारत के साथ
I could
संबंधों के प्रति उनका उत्साह,
his enthusiasm
उनकी प्रतिबद्धता
for
मैंने खुद
relations
अनुभव की है.
with India.
ये साल हमारे इसलिए भी महत्वपूर्ण है
So very important for us
क्योंकि ये
because
भारत और इटली के
this
डिप्लोमेटिक
year
रिलेशंस
we
का
are
70वां साल है.
celebrating 70 years of diplomatic
इसी साल
relations between India and Italy.
साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में हमारे सहयोग को
We also complete
40 वर्ष
40
पूरे
years
हो रहे
of
हैं.
cooperation between our
इस
countries
शुभ
in the
शुभ
fields
अवसर
of
पर
science and technology.
प्रधानमंत्री कोंते जी की
Hence, on
भारत
this
यात्रा का
auspicious
एक
occasion,
अलग ही महत्व
Prime
है.
Minister Conte's visit to India
फ्रेंड्स, ये
has
वो
special
समय है
importance. Friends,
जब टेक्नोलॉजी के बिना
it's an era when
जीवन
it
की
is
कल्पना
difficult
करना
to
मुश्किल है.
imagine life without technology.
आज करीब
Today,
हर व्यक्ति का जीवन
almost every person's life
टेक्नोलॉजी से
is
किसी न किसी
linked
रूप में जुड़ा
in
हुआ
some
है।
way or the other to technology.
पिछले कुछ वर्षों में
In
तो
the last
टेक्नोलॉजी के
few
क्षेत्र में
years, there have been
बहुत तेजी से
very
परिवर्तन
rapid
हुए हैं।
changes in the field of
इसकी रफ्तार
technology.
इतनी तेज है
Speed is so fast
कि एक टेक्नोलॉजी का
that
प्रभाव
even
समाज के
before,
आखिरी छोर तक पहुंचे,
technology is able to
उसके
reach
पहले
every
ही
section of our society,
उससे बेहतर टेक्नोलॉजी
and better technology
बाजार में
becomes
मौजूद हो जाती है।
available in the market.
ऐसे में सभी देशों के सामने
While all our countries
बदलती हुई टेक्नोलॉजी के
face
साथ
with
चलने
the
की चुनौती
challenge
है,
of keeping pace
तो अनेक
with
नए अवसर भी
technology,
हैं।
this also represents many
भारत ने
new
तो
opportunities.
टेक्नोलॉजी को सामाजिक न्याय,
India has made technology a
सशक्तिकरण,
means to attain social justice,
समावेश,
empowerment,
सक्षम
inclusion,
सरकारी तंत्र
efficient
और
governance,
पारदर्शिता का
and
माध्यम बनाया।
transparency.
सरकारी सेवाओं की प्रभावी
The effective
Last mile delivery को
last mile delivery of
टेक्नोलॉजी के
government
माध्यम से
services is also
सुनिश्चित
being
किया जा रहा
ensured with the help of technology.
विशेष तौर पर डिजिटल
For
टेक्नोलॉजी,
digital technology in
उसका एक
particular,
व्यापक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विकसित किया जा
we
रहा
are
है
developing a
ताकि
comprehensive
सामान्य जन को
infrastructure so that
और आसानी से सुविधाओं का लाभ मिल सके। टेक्नोलॉजी को हम ईज ऑफ लिविंग का एक महत्वपूर्ण माध्यम मानते हैं। फ्रेंड्स, आज दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट स्कीम में से एक भारत में चल रही है। सरकारी मदद सीधे लाभार्थियों के बैंक खातों में पहुंचाई जा रही है। बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट से लेकर बुढ़ापे की पेंशन तक की अनेक सुविधाएं आज ऑनलाइन है। 300 से अधिक केंद्र और राज्य सरकार की सेवाओं को उमंग ऐप के माध्यम से एक प्लेटफॉर्म पर लाया गया है। डिजिटल पेमेंट आजकल करीब 250 करोड़ ट्रांजैक्शन प्रति माह की रफ्तार से बढ़ रहे हैं। देश भर में 3 लाख से अधिक कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर से गांव-गांव में ऑनलाइन सेवाएं दी जा रही है। पिछले 4 वर्षों में भारत में 1 GB डेटा की कीमत 90% से ज्यादा तक कम हुई है। भारत में यह सस्ता डेटा देश के हर व्यक्ति तक डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी को पहुंचाने का प्रभावी माध्यम बन रहा है। फ्रेंड्स, भारत अब आईटी सॉफ्टवेयर पावर की अपनी पहचान को नेक्स्ट लेवल पर ले जाने के लिए आगे बढ़ रहा है। हम भारत में साइंटिफिक टेम्पर से टेक्नोलॉजिकल टेम्परामेंट विकसित करने पर जोर दे रहे हैं। देश भर में अटल टिंकरिंग लैब के माध्यम से स्कूलों में इनोवेशन के लिए, भविष्य की तकनीक के लिए टेम्परामेंट विकसित किया जा रहा है। अटल इनोवेशन मिशन के माध्यम से देश भर में ऐसे युवाओं का नेटवर्क तैयार किया जा रहा है जो चौथी औद्योगिक क्रांति का मजबूत स्तंभ बन सकेंगे। सरकार के इन तमाम प्रयासों का ही नतीजा है कि वर्ल्ड इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ग्लोबल इनोवेशन इंडेक्स की रैंकिंग में हम 21 स्थान पर ऊपर पहुंचे हैं, आगे आ गए हैं। इसके अलावा आज दुनिया का दूसरे सबसे बड़ा स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम भारत में है। भारत में जो इनोवेशन हो रहे हैं उसमें क्वालिटी पर जोर दिया जा रहा है। भारत का स्पेस प्रोग्राम इसका बेहतरीन उदाहरण है और इसकी सफलता तो इटली में भी, और इटली के साथ काम कर कर इटली ने भी उसको महसूस की है। आज भारत इटली समेत दुनिया के अनेक देशों के सैटेलाइट बहुत कम खर्च पर, एक प्रकार से कहूंगा मामूली खर्च पर अंतरिक्ष में भेज रहे हैं। ये सैटेलाइट टेक्नोलॉजी का लाभ घर घर तक पहुंचाने में उपयोगी साबित हो रहे हैं। साथियों, आज जब दुनिया इंडस्ट्री 4.0 की चर्चा कर रही है, तब भारत और इटली की प्राचीन सभ्यताओं के बीच साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी में सहयोग को मजबूत करना ये नए अवसर बनेंगे, बल्कि चुनौतियों का सामना भी हम प्रभावी ढंग से कर पाएंगे। फ्रेंड्स, आज भारत दुनिया की सबसे तेज गति से बढ़ रही बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्थाओं में से एक है। भारत का विशाल डोमेस्टिक मार्केट, युवा जनसंख्या, टेक्नोलॉजी और इनोवेशन का इकोसिस्टम साथ मिलकर दुनिया की ग्रोथ का एक ताकतवर इंजन सिद्ध होने वाला है। वहीं विज्ञान और प्रौद्योगिकी में इटली के पास भी समृद्ध विरासत है। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की दुनिया में इटली का नाम उत्तम क्वालिटी के लिए जाना जाता है। इसलिए भारत और इटली साथ मिलकर हाई क्वालिटी रिसर्च में अपना सहयोग और अधिक मजबूत कर सकते हैं। इस सहयोग के माध्यम से हम वैश्विक चुनौतियों के समाधान के लिए साझा टेक्नोलॉजिकल सॉल्यूशंस तैयार कर सकते हैं। यही कारण है कि दोनों देशों के लोगों के जीवन को बेहतर बनाने, पर्यावरण स्वच्छ बनाने, मानव कल्याण के लिए साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी में सहयोग मजबूत करना पहले की तुलना में सर्वाधिक आवश्यक है। मुझे इस बात की खुशी है कि दोनों देशों का वैज्ञानिक समुदाय एवं बिजनेस लीडर्स मिलकर रिसर्च और इनोवेशन के कटिंग एज क्षेत्रों में सहयोग कर रहे हैं। रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, एनवायरमेंटल साइंस, न्यूरो साइंस और आईटी से लेकर सांस्कृतिक विरासत के संरक्षण जैसे क्षेत्रों में हमारा व्यापक सहयोग है। फ्रेंड्स, सहयोग के इस मार्ग को मजबूत करने के साथ ही हमारा लक्ष्य यह सुनिश्चित करना भी है कि रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट के परिणाम प्रयोगशालाओं तक ही सीमित न रहे, बल्कि इनका लाभ समाज, जनता तक भी पहुंचे। इसलिए ही मैं हमेशा कहता हूं, साइंस इज यूनिवर्सल, टेक्नोलॉजी हैज टू बी लोकल। भारत में हमने अपनी ऐतिहासिक विरासत के संरक्षण के लिए साइंस एंड हेरिटेज रिसर्च इनिशिएटिव यानी श्री SHRI की शुरुआत की है। इसका उद्देश्य ऐतिहासिक स्मारकों के संरक्षण और रेस्टोरेशन के लिए टेक्नोलॉजी से जुड़े समाधान ढूंढना है। टेक्नोलॉजी, टूरिज्म और हिस्ट्री तीनों का संगम इस पहल में दिखाई देता है। मुझे विश्वास है कि साइंस, टेक्नोलॉजी और इनोवेशन को बढ़ावा देकर विकास की नई गति सुनिश्चित होगी। हमारे द्विपक्षीय संबंधों के विकास में भी इनका महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका होगी। यही इस टेक समिट का उद्देश्य रहा है। मुझे विश्वास है कि बीते 2 दिनों के दौरान समिट में हुई चर्चाओं में से दोनों देशों के बीच टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रांसफर, जॉइंट वेंचर्स और मार्केट एक्सेस को बढ़ाने में सहायता मिलेगी। यह समिट हमारे साझा भविष्य की चर्चा में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाएगी। फ्रेंड्स, आज भारत इटली द्विपक्षीय इंडस्ट्रियल रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट कोऑपरेशन कार्यक्रम के अगले चरण की शुरुआत की घोषणा करते हुए मुझे बहुत ही खुशी हो रही है। इससे हमारे उद्योग और रिसर्च संस्थान बिना किसी बाधा के नए उत्पाद और प्रोटोटाइप विकसित कर सकेंगे। नो हाउ को समय की मांग है, शो हाउ में परिवर्तित हो सके। दोनों देशों में आर्थिक संबंध और मजबूत करने के लिए हम इस बात पर भी सहमत हुए हैं कि ज्वाइंट कमीशन ऑन इकोनॉमिक कोऑपरेशन के मार्गदर्शन में एक सीईओ फोरम का भी गठन हो। इसके साथ ही दोनों देशों के बीच टू वे इन्वेस्टमेंट को बढ़ाने के लिए व्यापार करने में आ रही अड़चनों को भी दूर करने के लिए एक फास्ट ट्रैक मैकेनिज्म बनाने पर भी सहमति बनी है। मुझे इस बात की भी प्रसन्नता है कि भारत और इटली एलईडी यानी लाइफस्टाइल एक्सेसरी डिजाइन के क्षेत्र में सहयोग बढ़ाने पर सहमत हुए हैं। इसमें भी लेदर सेक्टर, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एंड ऑटोमोबाइल डिजाइन यानी टेड पर विशेष फोकस किया जाएगा। साथ ही मुझे ये बताते हुए भी प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि दोनों देश सांस्कृतिक विरासतों के संरक्षण, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, लाइफ साइंस एंड जियो हैजार्ड जैसे चुनिंदा क्षेत्रों में कौशल पर आधारित इंडो इटालियन सेंटर्स ऑफ एक्सीलेंस की स्थापना करेंगे। इनसे न सिर्फ उच्च श्रेणी के विश्वविद्यालय, अनुसंधान संस्थान और उद्योग आपस में जुड़ेंगे, बल्कि हमारे सामने आ रही चुनौतियों का तकनीकी समाधान भी निकाला जा सकेगा। फ्रेंड्स, टेक समिट की सफलता में और उसकी सफलता के लिए मैं सभी आयोजकों को हृदयपूर्वक बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। मैं इटली सरकार को भी हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं कि उन्होंने एक पार्टनर देश के रूप में जुड़ने का हमारा निमंत्रण स्वीकार किया। टेक समिट के सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स का भी बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। आप सभी का योगदान और उपस्थिति इस समिट की सफलता के लिए महत्वपूर्ण रही है। मैं एक बार फिर प्रधानमंत्री कोंते जी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि उन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम की शोभा बढ़ाई। यही नहीं, उन्होंने भारत इटली की नई पार्टनरशिप के नवनिर्माण को अपने व्यक्तिगत मार्गदर्शन, दृष्टिकोण और प्रतिबद्धता का अनमोल उपहार दिया है। ग्राzie मिले। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Our collective and very sincere thanks to you, Honorable Prime Minister, for addressing us. Thanks to our two leaders, the two Prime Ministers for their participation. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings to an end to the 24th Technology Summit. Please thank the dignitaries with a warm applause. Kindly wait at your seats till our Honorable Prime Ministers depart.